Hey, hey, welcome to Live with Lynn. So if you're here, say hi. If you're watching the replay, be sure to type replay so I know you were here. I'm Lynn Huber, and I appreciate you being here today. So today I'm going to talk about why you should develop a victory mentality. When people ask you, when you ask people if they want to win in any area of their life, their immediate response is usually yes, yes, I want to win, right? More and more people are reading and listening and looking for motivational quotes on Facebook and other areas every day. The number of those become who become victorious in their pursuits is actually pretty low in comparison. So while people really do want to succeed, they either don't know how or they lack the confidence in their capability to do it. So, a change in mentality can cover that gap between the desire to win and the victory you're looking for. So, Les Brown, an author and prominent motivational practitioner, I love him. He speaks at a lot of conferences we've been to. He talks about the difference between those who want to win and those who expect to win. It's this little bit of a nuance, right? If you want to win or you expect to win. He says want shows up in conversation while expectation shows up in behavior. I mean, that's pretty profound, right? Hi, Pamela. Hi, Anitra. Good to see you. So I think that I need to say that again because that is like so profound. He says want shows up in conversation while expectation shows up in behavior. So people talk the talk with achieving their goals, but few people actually walk the walk, right? So I believe that for most people, this relates back to self doubt and low self esteem. People believe more in other people's abilities to win than in their own. They'll watch and cheer as others go for their dreams, rarely showing up for their own dreams. So it takes a lot for the human mind to catch up to the reality that victory is not only attainable, but it's closer than it seems. All it requires is a change of mindset. So those who condition their minds with the positivity and confidence expect winning to be a daily occurrence. They expect it, and it is, right? And so it's that expectation that attracts success. So, there's also a placebo effect. Mary was having problems sleeping because of anxiety, and she thought that she would just go to the doctor and get a prescription medicine to help her sleep. Her doctor didn't like that idea. He was against it because she had a pre-existing heart condition, and the sleep medication could, cause significant side effects with that. And so after a week, she went back to the doctor and said, I really need this medicine. I really, really do. I can't sleep, right? She was determined to get that medicine. And so instead of giving in, her doctor prescribed a placebo. And so when Mary came back for her follow up appointment, she reported an improvement in her sleep patterns. Her doctor noted how her perception of the drug had given her a sense of security that enabled her to sleep better. The placebo effect, while yeah, it's debatable in its effectiveness in the medical field, it creates that sense of comfort in a patient's mind because it's all up here, right? That victory mindset kind of mimics a placebo. It does what a placebo does. We pursue our goals more when we sense we will win no matter what. Our odds seem greater, just like we are placing our goals on a scale that's already tipped in our favor. Because if we have that belief, then we expect the scale to be already tipped in our favor. So we feel so much better about the potential to win, and we see setbacks as insignificant in the face of the bigger picture. So developing this victory mentality sets a stage for us to achieve our goals before we even execute them. Like Mary, we can sleep better if we condition our minds for success. So here's some characteristics of a victory mentality. So one characteristic is confidence. A victory mindset is confidence. You win when you believe in yourself, believing in your abilities and in your vision. Success is likely to come to those who believe they have what it takes. Their affirmations revolve around their belief and their desire to win based on the hard work they put in and their determination. They believe that they are due for the best. It's coming. And there's no unbreakable barriers with the winning mentality. You just know that no matter what, you're going to overcome any barrier that's in your way. A positive attitude is another characteristic of the victory mentality. It doesn't entertain negativity or impossibility, right? It's just not even something that a victory mindset looks at. It avoids that defeatist vocabulary. It centers more on the possible than what it can't do. And while it expects setbacks and failure, of course it does, that's a normal part of life, a victory mentality does not even entertain the concept of quitting. That's not an option. So quitting's not in their vocabulary. People with a winning mindset tend to surround themselves with like minded people. They avoid naysayers and complainers because they don't want to allow that negative energy into their mental space. You always have to watch what's going on. You have that mind chatter in your mind, and you don't want to let any negativity in there. Another characteristic of a victory mindset is the ability to navigate tough terrain and get outside of your comfort zone. So many people are uncomfortable with tough situations. Winners thrive on them because it challenges them to try fresh approaches. So when faced with problems, people who have a victory mindset, they don't replay the failure as a prelude to quitting. They replay that failure to see what they could have done better so that next time they can do better, right? For them, failure is about making constant improvements to sustain the dream. People with a victory mentality are undeterred. Once they set a course of action, they see it through. They live and breathe their vision, making it difficult to entertain distractions. These people master the art of focus, FOCUS, which is also an acronym for follow one course until success. Isn't that cool? Focus. Follow one course until success. A victory mentality embraces responsibility. People who want to win are not afraid to take the lead. Les Brown also says winners will do what other people are not comfortable doing to have what other people's don't have. Anitra says these are awesome thoughts. Oh, thanks, Anitra. Thank you. So, people, like he said, Les Brown says, winners will do what other people are not comfortable doing so that they can have what other people don't have, right? They take calculated risks, often jumping into the idea before they even have full command of the process. Because winners are not afraid to start right away. They'll start before they're comfortable because they believe that discomfort births groundbreaking achievements. Quitters place the responsibility on the shoulders of others. So they lay blame on someone else when things don't work out. They have a fail safe mentality in which they're comfortable in the background because then no one will ever point a finger at them. Unfortunately, if you're in the background and you're staying in the background, you're not going to be a winner. You're not, people in the background rarely record significant wins. Hi, Erin. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. So, you can lose any momentum you gain towards victory when you entertain a negative or defeated mentality. That's really important, right? The moment you lose the battle against negativity up here in your mind, that's the moment you lose the battle outwardly. The more you entertain positivity internally, the more likely you are to attract victory. Developing that victory mindset, if I could talk, developing that victory mindset guarantees you a win in whatever it is that you're setting out to achieve. Because you have to see it here. You have to believe it here. It's all here before it shows out in the outside, right? So, hey, now I'd love to hear from you. Do you already have a victory mentality, or is this something you're working on? What kinds of things help you to stay focused and on track towards victory? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. I would love to hear your stories. And I want to thank Pamela and Anitra and Erin for being live with me today, and anyone else who might be live but just hasn't commented, and anyone who's watching the replay. I appreciate you. So go out there and have an amazing day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.